This success story is the story of three countries: New Zealand, India, and now like it ended positively in Canada. We tried very hard to end it in New Zealand, then very hard in India. But you see, fate has its own thing. It ended in Canada. Let me share some story about him. Vignesh joined when he was in New Zealand. Then he moved to India. He got married, right?
Yeah.
That was a big project and a successful one. And now he moved to Canada. So, and he did it yesterday, a day before yesterday, when he was sharing with me, he is joining work back from tomorrow, like on 3rd of September,
Yeah.
right? So if he hadn't done the exam on that day, it would have been very difficult. So I'm extremely proud of you, brother, that you get it done. Why don't you share your success story in your own wording? So how you did, what things you did? Yeah, please go ahead.
It was basically like when I started, like looking for PMP certification last year, like I thought like it might be difficult for me, like even though like I had a bit of experience. Like I started searching for looking for people like who can train me, like to get a PMP certified. Like the first person like I saw, it was you. Like straight away I said like, like the way, like the way you approach things, like it was transparent, like I felt like, okay, this is a guy like I'm going to, like who's going to train me, like that's what I thought. And I joined your course. And like it was 1 year, but still like I feel like satisfied, like on a whole, on a, like overall, because like whenever, it was not me, like I was not committed, you made me, like like you pushed me, like every day, even though I come up with a lot of excuses, like I'm just a, like a normal person, like I'm not like too much enthusiastic or like that, like every time, like even though like I come up with excuses, you just say, like you can do, like it took me 1 year to, to, like to accept things, like. And like like from my point of view, like more than getting PMP, like I feel like I got a good, like a coach and a mentor, like who can, like guide me, like through the next step, like to get more certifications in, like in PMP, like in PMI certifications, like that was like more than achieving the PMP certification. Like it was you, like you made me, like do things, like if you ask me, like in past 2 or 3, like I started like, like the actual preparation, like like a month ago, like I don't know whether you remember or not, like it was just month ago, like
I don't.
like you pushed me every time, like it was all those mocks, like even last week, like in a week, like I did almost, like I never thought I would have done like around 600 questions and do a RCA, like do all those things. It was you. It was basically Amir Ali. It was you made me get that PMP, like yeah, man, like I feel proud, like when I came out of the exam, I just cried, like it was pure, like it was start and stop, start and stop, and start and stop. And at the end, like when you get that sort of, like a certification, like I feel like that's what I said, like more than anything, it was, yeah, yeah,
I'm so proud of you. I'm so
yeah.
proud of you. The way you moved, the commitment you did in last month, not before.
Yes, 100%. If I would have done that, like you pushed me, but I didn't, like, to be frank, like like I had like all those, like like constraints, like over the year, like because I was moving here and there, but still. But thing is, like, still you remember that the first day I met you, like when I was talking to you like 2 3 days ago, like before going for exam, you still remember like that like those sort of motivations, like things that you do, like that makes me, like like even though even though I'm deep down, like somewhere, like without doing anything, like in terms of preparation and stuff, but like you are the one who made me, like achieve this thing, like I always, like to thank you for this,
Thank you. Thank you very
yeah.
much. And I am really proud of you how especially in the last 1 month. To be very true, in
Yep.
last 1 month,
Yep.
the commitment you showed, I said, do this, do this, do this.
Yes.
You kept on doing, you kept on doing.
Yep.
And this is so beautiful. And you once again proved that point that
Yep.
when you want to do PMP, it's
Yep.
1 month. It's actually 1 month preparation
Yes.
whenever you want to do
Yep.
PMP,
Yep.
right? Whenever you want to do PMP.
Yep.
Okay. So it's always 1 month preparation.
Yep.
Okay, let's get this thing into a little bit context into that. So how did you manage time in the real exam?
I just blindly followed your instruction. That's it. Every single tip, like from meditation, in taking breaks, everything to the chocolates. I got a chocolate. I asked my wife, like, can you get me a chocolate? He was asking, are you going to write the exam or are you going to eat? As I said, Amir told me, like, I just do it, like, just get it for me. Like, I just every single thing, like as you said, like, I had like bit of like difficulty in the first portion of it, like because it's been like 5 years for me. Like, I never attended, like a competitive exam or anything. Like, it was the first time in 5 years I'm doing that. Like first portion was a bit tough. Like, I tried completed the first portion instead of 80, I did in 85 90 minutes. Like, I took the 10 more minutes, which like but I just, and at the same time, like the last 10 questions, like from 51 to 60, I just used the elimination technique. I just read the last line of the question, and then I choose, like within the best option, I did the elimination technique and BC, like and thing is, like even that worked as well. Like, so all, even after using the elimination technique, the options were between, like it was close, like it was between B and C. Like, I just tried, like I choose the best option in that, like in terms of the first portion. And when I took a break and I did the like the meditation and all those things that you said, I felt like I didn't have that much amount of pressure. And like after finishing, like I felt like, oh, am I up to the mark? Like after doing the small, like the pinch of salt that you gave me, right? Like the meditation and all those things. I didn't have that pressure. Like when I returning back to the after the break for the second portion, like I felt, okay, let's do it. Like, why am I afraid? Like, I came here, like I did my preparation. Amir supported me, and why should I be, like to be tensed, or like there's no
Mm,
point in getting tensed. And so I was cool, and I was handling the second portion, and the third portion was like easier.
mm.
Like it was like it was a piece of cake for me. Like,
Okay,
I thought,
okay.
like, okay,
Okay, so the third portion
yeah,
was kind of a comparatively easy, right?
yep,
That's what
100%,
I'm understanding,
yep,
right? The third
yep,
portion was comparatively easy. The
yep,
first was the hardest. Now,
yep,
apart from hardest, there is always that thing, oh, I'm giving exam, I'm giving exam. That thing is
yeah,
there, right?
100%, hundred
Yeah.
percent. It was just, like I could have handled that first portion better,
Mm,
but thing is, like, it was just that pressure, like with because everyone, because after, if I'm doing something after 5 years, like I
mm.
feel the pressure. Like, I don't know this actual, like the small things, like that we do, like, yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. That's important thing. Okay, let's talk about the exam. Like how many drag and drop questions were there?
It was, I had like three questions. One was related to the project cycle, like hybrid and all those, agile and all those stuff. And the other one was related to predictive, like it was um, the training related thing, like there was something, one question like that. And then I had two formulas, like the, the calculated questions, like one was related to PERT and the other one was related to triangle distribution.
Hmm. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And what was the length of the questions?
It was short. Like, it was two lines. Like the big, the most biggest question that I had was like 3 lines. That if I had like two or three questions like that. Other than that, everything were like 2 lines. Like nothing big.
Hmm, hmm.
Yeah,
Okay, okay. That's very important thing.
yeah.
Okay, what else you can share to those people who are preparing for the exams that they that can work best for them?
First thing is the commitment, and before that, trust Amar. Just trust him. That's it. Like just for like just do what he says. Like just do follow up calls. Like keep like if he says something, just do it. Like don't think about anything. You're going to get your PMP. He guides you. Like that's what I think. So and then yeah, and be cool and calm and watch. Just do. I'm falling of words. Like just do what he says. That's more than enough. Like to get your PMP. That's what that's the most. That's the key.
That's the key thing here.
Yeah,
Okay, okay. The
yeah,
key thing here is to work into that and keep
yeah,
moving forward.
yeah.
Okay, okay. Let's get this thing. Okay. One of the most important thing I really want to understand and work with you is never giving up. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. Okay. Thank you very much, brother. I am really happy the way that you worked into that, the way you studied, the way you moved into that. Every single thing was important. And when we talk about uh, that, your preparation, it was fabulous. I'm really proud of you that you were able to get this thing done. I'm really proud of you that you did it in the minimum possible time. And I really wish you best of luck for future endeavors. As I said, the video I shared, you first watch that, then the future thing. Then
Awesome. Yeah,
the first thing, then first watch that, then we will go to the next thing.
yeah.
And do make some questions. Do make some questions for basically uh, so those students who are appearing for the exam, we do PMP marathon. We had PMP marathon on Saturday. While you were giving exam, we were having a PMP marathon. So I will be using those in the next PMP marathon. Send me your picture. I'll make it a thumbnail. Okay.
Awesome. Yeah.
Thank you, Vignesh. Thank you.